Here we want to find an equation of a circle, and they give us the center and a point that it passes through, so a point that's on the circle. First thing I like to do in all these, because it's much better if we can visualize what's going on, is graph it. And so my center is at 1, -5, so right about here, over 1, down 5, and then it passes through the point 6, -1, so right about there. Alright, so picture what does that mean our circle looks like? Something like this. So notice, if I could find the distance between these 2 points, really any point on the outside but these two because they're the two they told us, that would be the radius. And all I really need to write the equation of a circle is the center, which I already have, and the radius, and then I can plug it into that circle equation, which is kind of like y = mx plus b for circles. If I have the center and the radius, I just plug them in. So the distance between these 2 points, I can use distance formula, but distance formula is really just Pythagorean theorem, the ax squared plus bx equals c squared, a right triangle. And since they do the same thing and this one's easier to remember, I like to just count them and we can make this into a right triangle and do it that way. But whatever you prefer, if you like distance formula, that works too. So if I'm going from this point to this point, so how far am I going over? Well, on the x I'm at 1 and I'm going to 6, so that's a distance of 5. And then on the y, I'm going from -5 up to -1, so that's a distance of 4, or you can count them out. Alright, so I have a right triangle where one short side is 4, the other short side is 5, and I'm trying to find the other side, so a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So 16 plus 25 equals r squared. 16 plus 25 is 41. Which technically means, since I can take out the negative case, I don't have to do plus or minus, I know it's a distance, so it's got to be positive, that r is square root of 41. But then if we go to plug into our circle equation anyways, it's x minus the x value of the center, and y minus the y value from the center, equals r squared. See how the thing that goes into the formula is r squared anyways? So if I square this, or if I look back here, r squared is just 41. So it's okay to just have that. So I know r squared is 41. And then my center, h is 1, so my x value for my center. And then k is -5. And then watch what happens when I put -5 in here. That's like minus a negative, so it's the same as plus 5. So once I know my center and my radius, there's an equation of a circle.